Don't make the mistake of trying to guess the specific coverage of the defense before the snap. And so right here, I want to play a little game with you guys. Tell me what coverage you think the defense is in. And a lot of people will say, oh, there's a single high safety. This must be cover 1 or cover 3. Then they'll say, oh, the defensive backs are not all perfectly aligned. You've got some that are further back than others. This is clearly cover 3. And that's pretty sound reasoning. But unfortunately, it's completely wrong because this is cover 2. And all I had to do in order to achieve this was use a very simple feature in the game called custom coverage shells. And if we go ahead and go into the play call screen, you can see that we have an option below our plays where I can just move my right stick left or right and choose any coverage shell I want for the defense. And good players will use custom coverage shells to disguise their defense when they are in zone coverage and match coverage. So right there, I was simply in a cover 3 shell while calling Tampa 2, and it works the other way as well. I could do a cover 2 shell and then come out in cover 3 sky, and it's going to be the exact same thing. If you look at the play pre-snap, you'd say, oh, 2 high safeties, that's cover 2 or cover 4. Oh, the outside cornerbacks are at 5 yards depth. Clearly, this is cover 2. But it's actually cover 3. And so you should not be trying to guess what coverage the defense is in before the snap, because good players will disguise their coverage and not let you do that. And so you may be asking, well, if I'm not supposed to guess what coverage the defense is in before the snap, what am I supposed to do? And the simple answer is that you want to make an educated guess about whether the defense is in man coverage or zone coverage. And that's it. You're not going to guess, oh, it's cover 0, cover 1, cover 2 man. You're not going to guess, oh, it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. You're going to look at the field and say, this is man coverage or this is zone coverage. And the reason is that if you know it's man coverage or zone coverage, you can use man beating routes or zone beating concepts that work against any type of man coverage or zone coverage. If your opponent is in man coverage, it doesn't matter what kind of man coverage they're in, you're still going to be able to beat it with drags, slants, zigs, return routes, corner routes, crossers. All those routes are still going to be great against man coverage, regardless of what kind of man coverage it is. And if your opponent is in zone coverage, then our zone beating concepts like flood concepts and high lows are always going to work as well. And so you may be saying, okay, that sounds great and everything. I need to know if the defense is in man or zone coverage, but how do I know that? And usually the alignment of the slot cornerbacks against your slot receivers will give away whether your opponent is in man or zone coverage. And so right here, this is very obviously zone coverage because we can see that the slot cornerbacks are not lined up perfectly across from our slot receivers.